Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets.
And now, your 2000.
Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy is nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see.
So here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
No one out now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down. Out there, I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he struck him out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under. Under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Conforto.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll
Lindor.
send a ground ball down to third. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-1-1.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Now at the plate here is Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Pruitt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. 2 off-balance swings. He's going to have to battle.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. Back goes McNeil. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. And now, James McCann. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
O'Neill moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So next to hit is Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And What an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Michael Conforto. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and they're at 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Right back to him on the mound. Throw the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Mad Dog Pruitt flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Peraza. First pitch of the AB on its way. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is James McCann, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 88 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next, it'll be Marcus Stroman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more money. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Shortstop.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Up next to the net, the third baseman.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Davis goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near green.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Madrigal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Nick Madrigal.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Mets crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
the borough of Queens. We're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Metropolitans.
4-4, take the base. 3. 4-4, take the base. 3.
Stepping in next, Mad Dog Pruitt is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to come. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Will have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, knock it down, infield.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. He's set. Here it comes. VR aboard here at first with nobody out. This is popped up. Peterson is calling for it. 1 down. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
He's set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next for the Mets, Chance Sisco. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
All right, what time right here?
And stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Nimmo. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot.
Next up is Taijuan Walker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Mad Dog Pruitt, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First offering. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Smoke toward third. He's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kwang-Young Kim will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Heck of a performance in his last time on the mound. I know it's still a small sample size, but I'm seeing a guy who can really challenge hitters at this level. Al Leiter, what are you seeing when you look at him?
Seeing an exceptional plus fastball. This is a guy that everybody in the game knew that this is what he possessed. So I think by getting to now in the big leagues, he's now able to show the major league world, right? So what he was able to show, I think it's just dominating stuff. You know, there's nothing cute about it. Went right after hitters, wipe out off-speed breaking stuff, and then the exceptional arm. So I think what he really represented is a guy that knows he can pitch here, and I believe he belongs.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals.
And
Cardinals
now,
baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Miles Michaelis. One out, runner at first. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Runner's going. In there, now the throw. Just well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Next, here is Mad Dog Pruitt. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the major league level. It's early in his big league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
You know, it's really hard not to get excited about this player. He's such a tremendous athlete, and he just exudes so much talent. And it's such a rare thing in baseball now. You might just see every front office start watching this guy and thinking, hey, maybe there is something to this two-way player thing.
Chris Paddock is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 59, Chris Paddock. Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. And he'll take a look at ball one.
Come on now, rip it.
The 1-0 delivery. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down.
Come on, run it,
Only play to
it.
the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Pruitt at second with 2 down. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So the next to bat will be Dylan Crossan, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1 count. The pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
1-2. Here it is. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cards. And now in the box, Will Myers. He singled first time up. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
It makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled in his first AB.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Here comes. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, Miles Michaelis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
That's the ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
One out now.
1-0 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Here's Jake Marisnick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Stepping in once again is Mad Dog Pruitt, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's another king. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Hard liner to center field. And it's a base hit. Just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Number 88 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, no one better right now. Hey, girl. Hey, no one better, huh? Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. I'm in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number two. So now into the box is Dylan Carlson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better. Hey, your turn.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Right guy, right place.
Now the 2-0.
Ball low.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hey,
Hamilton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, easy right now. Keep it going. Hey, get your pitch. Feeling better right now. Hey, make the work out there. Let's go.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
No one better up there.
The 0-1 offering. Hard liner towards short.
Come on, dig,
Gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom in the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Tyler.
From the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Here's Johnson. Takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Edmundo Sosa will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Driving me. Nobody better right now. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Skied into straightaway right.
Round hard. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Myers is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Matt Strom.
I am subscribing. Thanks. You're welcome. I am playing Road to the Show while watching this.
MLB The
That's
Show
so
has
entertaining.
baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, your 2000.
It's Cardinals baseball.
St.
Next
Louis
on the show.
Cardinals.
Eduardo Rodriguez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk.
He's out.
Next to stand in is Mad Dog Pruitt. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, way to get off. Pick him up.
Will Myers is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Next, it'll be number 88. He carries the batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Batting 8.
Oh no.
Number 88.
Now here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay
Come on,
with it.
come on, come on,
No
come
one
on.
can get there as it falls. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now.
Stepping up is Mad Dog Pruitt. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just hitting.
So now to the plate, number 88. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
What is your favorite team?
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3.
Cardinals.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him
I
down.
am a
And
Yankee
this is the
fan. I
kind of
think
thing
the
that's been
Cards are
happening to
good.
him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
No pitcher. Ed Margo.
First offering on its way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Right here. Let's go, bud.
Ready with the 1-0.
I want them to
Hey,
trade
usually
the
the
run.
second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2
In
back-to-back.
real life.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That would be a good trade, but which team
The 3-1
would he go to?
towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from 3rd on the errant throw.
Way to battle right there. Soft liner to right, just lands in front of the right fielder. We like to refer to that up in the booth as a lawn dart.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
I don't know, but it has time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now batting. The shortstop.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, bases loaded. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. 1-run score. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Vince Velasquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Vince Velasquez. The second baseman, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at
I am
strike
on
one.
PS4,
2 on,
and
2
you
out
son
for
this
him here in
jobless
the third.
gamer.
Next up, Mad Dog
Now
Pruitt.
batting,
2 base
catcher,
hits, both singles to
Mad
this
Dog.
point.
Pruitt.
Now here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
He's running. Hit hard, but foul. Bader is off of first with 2 away.
Mine is Stephen Sports 2-3.
Soft grounder left side.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
First beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Next to dig in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He bounced out last time up.
Pruitt.
Gotcha.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like.
Oh,
A
it's
guy
him.
with massive power letting it eat.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Here's Will Myers.
The left fielder, number 5.
Here now the 2-2.
Will Myers.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back.
Digging in will be
Number
Mad Dog
36.
Pruitt. Flew out last time up.
Almost,
Pruitt.
Matty. Almost went deep his last
I am the
AB.
catcher in
Certainly
New
just
York.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 88. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third.
Come on, get down.
To score the runner from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now to bat,
I was a
Joey Wendell,
shortstop and I
their
changed
runners
to
at the
catcher
corners
pitcher.
now.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a liner.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, that's a big... Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic the rest of this game out here. Played their game, and the losing streak behind
14-1, the final tally here.
Do you Platinum Dynasty?
JP, obviously this kid is going to want to remain a two-way player, but the temptation throughout baseball history is to convert these guys to hitters, just like what we saw with Babe Ruth back in the day. So what does he have to do to remain a two-way player?
Let's not change a thing. Clearly, he can find a way to keep both his swing and his pitching style and effectiveness both in line. And sometimes, if you remove one, maybe the athlete then becomes a little bit out of balance. He enjoys both.
Good point.
Perhaps from a standpoint of the mental approach to things, it actually helps him not get too wrapped up in one discipline or the other. Hey, if you had a tough day at the plate, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, the next day you're on the mound helping your team that way. If anything, if you have the athleticism to handle this, it may actually help your mental approach in both sides of the game.
That's our insider, John Paul Morosi, with the latest. JP, thanks.
Can you friend me? Later or tomorrow? Or any time. Bye, have fun. In a second if that works for you. What is your picture?